you, Madam Chairman. I'd like to thank the, excuse me, 418 participants who came out this week for our annual trash bash. It was a great event. Special thank goes to our sponsors, St. Charles Parks and Recreation Department, Valero. We had the plant manager from Valero out there cooking hamburgers and hot dogs. That's quite a commitment. Atmos Energy, ESH, Global Recycling, Oldies but Goodies, and Wetland Watchers K-12 Service Learning Projects. We went around, took pictures of the kids and the parents picking up trash, and the kids are really enjoy having a good time. And we have some of the sound. Do we have some of the sound bites, Tricia?
1 second, let me locate this file.
Got to keep up. Let's go.
I got the video. I don't have the. Is it this one? Okay, I'm sorry. It was mislabeled.
Well, you have to pick up trash for 2 weeks of that.
All right.
But anyhow, we'd like to just thank everybody that came out. It was quite an effort. That's the largest amount of participants we had in the 5 years that we've been here, 6 years that we've been here. So, as a reminder, St. Charles Parish government will be providing citizens with a behind-the-scenes look at the working of parish infrastructure services during the spring 2014 Info Tour. The tour will be held on March 29th on the West Bank and April 12th on the East Bank between 8 a.m. and noon at both days. Meeting for both tours will be at the new St. Charles Parish Emergency Operating Center right here in Hornville, across the street from the courthouse. Transportation and breakfast will be provided. The new addition to the tour includes a walkthrough of the St. Charles Parish Animal Shelter and the new Edward A. Dufresne Community Center. The patrons also have a chance to interface with various department heads that will answer questions about current infrastructure and future plans. To reserve a spot on the tour, to call 985-783-5182 or fill out an online form at the www.scpintour.org, and space is limited. I really like to encourage as many citizens as possible to try to attend this thing. People who watch the council meeting on TV or attend here, you know, you hear us talking about all these projects. We're spending $1 million here, $800,000 there. It really gives you an idea of what exactly we're spending your money on. So if you can all make it, we would certainly appreciate it. On Friday, President Obama signed the Homeowners Flood Insurance Affordability Act into law. This legislation caps a 10-month effort by the 7 parish councils and several parish presidents and GEON Inc., where the Coalition for Sustainable Flood Insurance was formed in groups of over 250 organizations across the 35 states and culminated with a bipartisan supermajority vote in both the chambers of Congress. Thanks to the leadership for the Louisiana Congressional Delegation and many other individuals. The most presumption unintended consequences of biggest waters has been addressed, and the coastal Americans can return to business. This is not over yet. There's a long way to go. We have to make sure that when FEMA does do the affordability study, that we are right there and making sure that it is affordable. Earlier this morning, myself, along with the neighboring parish presidents, joined representatives from GNO Inc., Senator Landrieu, and Congressman Cassidy for a press conference on the passage of the insurance bill and the moving forward with the legislation. You can probably watch it on 10 o'clock news today. I'm sure it was on 6 o'clock news also. And we have an award that's been granted to the Finance Department, and we have a press release from Chicago, and it reads, the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Finance Reporting has been awarded to St. Charles, the Parish of St. Charles, by the Government Finance Officers Association of the United States and Canada for his comprehensive annual financial report. The Certificate of Achievement is the highest form of recognition in the area of governmental accounting and financing reporting, and it represents a significant accomplishment by the government and its management. An award of financial reporting achievement has been awarded to the individuals, departments, or agencies designed by the government as primarily responsible for preparing the award-winning report. This has been presented to the Department of Finance, Parish of St. Charles. The judgment by an impartial panel to meet the highest standard of the program, including demonstration of collective spirit of full disclosure to clearly communicate its financial story and motivate potential users and users groups to read it. The GFOA is a nonprofit professional organization association serving approximately 17,500 governmental and financial professionals in offices in Chicago, Illinois, and Washington, D.C. And I'd like to present this award to Grant Dewsum, our financial director. Everybody give me this mark.
Thank you, Parish President, and members of the council. This is a big deal for us. Apparently, they've changed the award now. It's on a big piece of granite, so nobody can take it. But it is a big deal for us. This is the 16th consecutive year that St. Clair Parish has been awarded this for our financial statements, and it is a big deal. It is a major pain putting it together every year. We're getting ready to start. Our audit starts at the beginning of April, so we'll be working on the next one pretty soon. But it really is a testament to the department and all the hard work that goes into putting together this about 300-page report now, and it keeps getting bigger every year. So we look forward to standing in front of you next year and holding up 2013 on here. But thank you again.
As you might know, last year we talked about with the amoeba scare going around the state, that the Department of Hospitals wanted us to install more chlorine sampling stations. We've done it, and we got our first report, and I think we're one of 17 parishes in the state that is in full compliance. So that's quite an accomplishment by Rob and his staff, so congratulations to them. Last but not least, we have today with us David Cavell with Congressman Cassidy's office. He'd like to address the council for a few minutes. David.
Good evening. I'd like to read a letter on behalf of Congressman Cassidy. He, of course, had to go back to Washington after his town hall meeting, and I'd like to thank those of you, including Parish President St. Pierre, for attending this morning. Dear Parish President St. Pierre, members of the council, distinguished guests, and residents of St. Charles Parish, it is indeed an honor and a privilege to inform you of the signing of the Grimm-Cassidy amended version of the Homeowner Flood Insurance Affordability Act, H.R. 3370, into law. This legislation, which I co-wrote in the House with Representative Mike Grimm of New York, will provide long-term flood insurance relief for Louisiana families. The Grimm-Cassidy flood insurance reforms will reinstate grandfathering rates, cap premium increases, reform the FEMA flood mapping process, and help stabilize our housing market. I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you for the calls, the meetings, including the town hall meetings, Mr. Bowe, the advice, and without you voicing your concerns and providing positive input, this legislation would not have become a reality today. In conclusion, I want to thank you again for your assistance. And if our office can ever be any further assistance to you, please do not hesitate to contact us. Sincerely yours, Dr. Bill Cassidy, Member of Congress. Thank you.
And that concludes my report, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. St.